Hello and welcome back. Today I thought I would get started on the little Fireman's axe. This is a small one-handed size classic firefighter's axe, the pick-headed style. It's not the Wildland style or the Pulaski, which we have made before in a previous video. These smaller size axes are generally designed to be worn in a belt loop or belt holster, and they refer to them as trucker's axes because the guys on the ladder trucks are the ones that generally like this style axe. Although I've seen a lot of guys on engine crews that carry a small personal tool like this as well. I'm starting off with a piece of 4140. This is 1.25 inches wide, 2 inches tall, and about 5.5 inches long. And it weighs 4 pounds, 1.5 ounces. I'm aiming for a 3.5 pound axe. That was the customer request. Since this is one of those things I've never made before, and there will be some experimenting along the way, I'm not going to do a tutorial. I'm going to do very little, if any, explaining at all. I'm going to set up the cameras, I'm going to let them run, but I just thought you might like to watch. So you're welcome to stick around, watch what's going on, but I am sure I won't be answering all your questions. When we get to the end of this video, I will recap what I have done today. I am sure I will not get this done. If all we end up doing is just getting it roughed out into the basic shape, I'll be pretty darn happy for today. I also have another piece that I cut off of this that's smaller, won't make a similar axe, but it'll make something, and I'm going to use it to punch a hole just as a test punch. I'm using an eye punch that is made out of the Atlantic 33. It's not the same round punch that I used for the hammer the other day. This will be an oval punch that'll make a better axe eye. So I just want to see how that works in another piece of steel before I go to this one, because it's the only piece this size I've got, and I hope I don't screw it up. So if you want to stick around and watch, pull up a chair, and I'm going to get to work. I thought I would just jump back in time from the end of the video real quick and tell you a little bit about how this video ended up being shot. All I ended up doing today was just punching the eye, and I started drifting it, but I realized I didn't have the drift I wanted, so I need to make a drift before we go any further. But what I did from a production point of view is just turn on 2 cameras and let them run, the little Sony action cam that shows a big overview of the shop. Then I moved this camera, which is the Canon M50, to get close-up shots of the power hammer and the anvil. And I just let those cameras run. I didn't do any cutting, and I don't know that I'm going to do much, if any, editing of that. So this will be about a half-hour video showing really how much time some of this stuff takes. There's going to be time waiting for things to get hot in the forge. There's going to be a little bit of messing around to get stuck punches off of the eye. There's going to be time searching for tools, all of that stuff, and it's just going to be in the video for the most part. I may try to edit a little out to keep this from being a 40-minute video, but the M50, because it's not a dedicated video camera, shuts off after 30 minutes, so that's all the video I can get on it anyways without doing multiple clips. So there won't be any narration during the forging parts. It's just a chance to watch me forge, a chance to see kind of what goes on in the shop. There's some standing around, some drinking of coffee, some hunting for tools. It's just the way things really go in the shop, so I hope you enjoy it, and we will see you again at the end of the video. I realize that's a little bit of a different take on the video. I turned both cameras on, let them run. I think I'm going to try to leave all that in there. That does make it a little bit longer video with a lot of standing around, but it also gives you an idea to what the real time is on some of these things. Now, what I do realize is I don't have the right drift for this project, so I'm not going to go on any further till I make a drift that I need to drift that eye the way I want. And I've actually got one started out of the Flutagon or the Atlantic 33, and this should go pretty quickly. I'll try to get this done this afternoon. Since I've already started it, I'm not going to do a video on this. I'm just going to go ahead and try to forge it. And then hopefully this afternoon we get to part 2 of the Fireman's Axe and actually drift this under the power hammer. Now, some of you are wondering, why didn't I just go to the hydraulic press to punch the eye? My experience is that the hydraulic press, because it moves relatively slowly, tends to bulge the blank out, makes a big fat eye, causes a lot of punch suck in, and I just don't like that. It takes more effort to fix. Also, if you're a little bit misaligned under the press, you don't know it right away. Under the power hammer, I can move that punch out of the way every few blows, see if it's going where I want it to, and in the early stages of punching the hole, it's really easy to correct it and get it realigned. It also doesn't cool the blank off or heat the punch up as fast as it does under the press. So I think the power hammer is a little bit more efficient. There's less to fix afterwards, but if you've got a press and you like punching under the press, I've got no problem with that. It's your shop. You do what you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and finish the drift, and then we'll get back to this in a part 2 video. This may drag out for 4 or 5 videos. I have no idea at this point, but I doubt that I'm going to do a whole lot of narration one way or the other. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. Feel free to stick around, watch a few of the other videos, share the videos with your friends and on social media, but by all means, try to make time in your day to get out to your shop, make something, but stay safe, wear your safety glasses. We'll see you for the next one.